Another melee breaking out among migrants at Riverton Park United Methodist Church in Tukwila. This is the fallout on Sunday after witnesses say this 11-year-old Venezuelan kid had his bike snatched away by an Angolan man. The child's mother saw what was going down and intervened. Witnesses say the Angolan pushed back and swung at the mom. She ducked and the punch landed on the kid's face, leaving him with a bruise and some scratches.
The child had blood on the inside of his eye.
This angry mob attacked the man until police intervened. I've blurred his face until investigators make a positive ID. So far, no arrests. After this incident, I spoke exclusively to the mother and child at a restaurant, but due to the language barrier, Maurice Grambe helped with translation.
So the boy tried to hold on to his bike, obviously got taken down to the ground.
Grambe is with nonprofit Save the Kids and says the cultural clashes are fueling some of the problems.
And so they're afraid to go back.
He says family members are concerned about retaliation if they return to Riverton Park, so he's now paying for their hotel room until alternative housing opens up.
And where's the pastor in all this?
From what the Venezuelans say is there's no administration at nighttime.
So it's a free-for-all?
Yes.
I am collecting information from the police department.
Meanwhile, Pastor Jan Bolerjack says she does not have enough evidence to remove the Angolan man from the property, even though dozens of people saw what happened.
Why is this man being allowed to stay?
I want you to leave, please.
But why won't you just...
I've asked you nicely.
Would you just take this video? I want to give to you.
Nicely.
Okay.
Send it to me.
Pastor Bolerjack is accused of downplaying the situation and is facing mounting criticism over the handling of this migrant crisis at her church. The city of Tukwila estimates there are still close to 400 people on site. Even though some have moved out, officials suspect there are new migrant arrivals each week. In the past year, there have also been dozens of 911 response calls to the church for incidents like an attempted rape of a child and multiple fights. The state is now expected to spend $3 million on hotels and temporary housing for people living on church property. But Washington Governor Jay Inslee's office is not saying how the flow of migrants will be stopped. Instead, a spokesperson sent me a statement that reads in part, border enforcement and decisions about who to grant asylum or parole to after they cross the border is a federal issue.
They haven't given up.
And because the state is deferring to the Biden administration on the border crisis, Seattle and the surrounding region are turning into prime destinations for people who cross into the U.S. illegally. Word is getting out that resources are available here and no one will be turned away.